It's time to dive beneath the surface and into the minds and hearts of your favorite celebrities and pop culture icons. Welcome to Up and Adam.
Hey guys, what's up? You're watching Up and Adam. My name's Adam Newell. And for those of you who don't know me, I'm the guy bringing you guys all the weekly interviews and recaps from your favorite celebrities and pop culture influencers. But for those of you who do know me, you know that that's not why we're always here, right? Guys, if you haven't already, go ahead, smash that like button, subscribe to my channel, and hit that notification bell because, well, you don't want to miss anything we have coming up. And with that, let's jump right in. Okay, guys, so we're back to talk about the Real Housewives of Potomac because season 6 taglines are out. I cannot wait for the super trailer. It's probably going to be one of the best seasons yet. And all of us are over season 5 and all of that drama. If you guys remember, season 5 it's solely focused around the Monique Samuels and Candace Dillard Bassett drama. As we saw, Candace Dillard Bassett was dragged across the table by Monique, and there was so much speculation as to why this happened, what went down. We saw it with our own eyes, but then they're saying some things were edited. Who knows at this point? But at the same time, it seemed like every single recap that we did of the show centered around all of that drama. So it was just one big crazy season with one main storyline. But as you guys know, and I've said this before, that's how a lot of the housewives are. The Real Housewives of Atlanta this past season really focused on Strippergate. Beverly Hills has focused on Pantygate, Puppygate, and now the Erica Girardi drama. The new season of Salt Lake City is going to focus around Jen Shah and her indictments. It's always something that carries the show. But as for the Real Housewives of Potomac season 6 taglines, this is what they are. Gizelle Bryant says the secret to this pretty face is staying in the shade. That is so good, especially because we know that Gizelle Bryant is one of the shadiest there is. She's so good because she has the ability to sort of be calculated, but not always look like she's calculated, almost like someone who is doing the act without getting their hands dirty because they can maneuver around other people. It's what makes for a great housewife, and she doesn't take from nobody. Obviously, last season, her storyline revolved a lot around her relationship with Jamal Bryant, but as of right now, they're not even together anymore. So hopefully we don't have that to look forward to, and we can see what new shade she delivers, because again, in true Gizelle Bryant fashion, she's good at it. Robin Dixon's tagline said, "I may keep you waiting, but trust me, I'm worth it." I don't know if that is in regards to her marriage with Juan Dixon, but she didn't keep him waiting. He kept her waiting. So I really don't know what this has to do. Oh, that's what it is. It's because she's late to every single event. She's always late. They have a running joke on the show about it. Okay, that makes sense. Not necessarily my favorite tagline, but I see you, Robin. And a lot of people speculated that Robin would not be on the show this season. People were saying that she got fired, and she was like, no, I did not. Fans are over the whole marriage storyline, though, because they're like, come on, let's keep it moving. And it seemed like on the reunion floor last season, she was really finding her voice, because normally everyone clumps her together with Gizelle Bryant, saying that she's kind of a puppet for Gizelle. But as long as she can come out on her own, do her thing, not really be in Giselle's shadow, and hold her own, I think she'll be fine. But we'll have to wait and see how that works. Hold on, there's more. Ashley Darby's tagline is, "The only thing messier than two boys is me." All right, I like that one too. We obviously know that Ashley Darby and Michael Darby welcomed their second baby together, and now she has 2 sons, which is exciting. Congratulations to Ashley Darby. But we do know from the very beginning, some of the previous seasons, Ashley Darby was so messy. She had the ability to get in and just work on all of the women's nerves. But not only does she work on their nerves, she holds her own. And that's so important for a housewife. She can get in there, she can get messy, she can have the tough conversations, and she can get right back out and be like, job well done, there's your story. Ashley Darby, we are so happy you're back. Not to mention her husband is one of the main storyline holders for the Real Housewives of Potomac. Sometimes it even focuses around him. If you guys remember the alleged butt grab, the alleged hooking up with other women and men, him owning up to having somebody in the hotel room, but said that they didn't hook up, the post-nup, the prenup, it's a lot, especially with their age difference. They're always keeping us interested in what's happening within the dynamic of their marriage. So I'm so happy Ashley Darby's back. Welcome back, Ashley. Dr. Wendy Osefo is back for her second season, and everyone last season was so sick of hearing about her 4 degrees. Even she mentioned it to the point where Degree even sponsored her, Degree deodorant. So she said it a lot. She just reminded us, but she's very proud of her education. And honestly, if I had 4 degrees, I'd probably be ramming them down your throat too, because it's an accomplishment. And she even made it known that in her family, these accomplishments and her education is almost everything. That's the reason that she shared it with us so many times. So we're happy to see Dr. Wendy Osefo back. I'm curious though, because this is her second season now, and we know that the first season for a housewife is always trial and error, and it's trying to figure out how they integrate into the group, how the dynamic is going to be with them coming into an already made ensemble cast. And she did an okay job last season, but hopefully this season it's going to be better. They're saying that there's a lot of drama surrounding her husband and some alleged infidelities. We don't actually know what the storyline is, but what everyone is speculating is that it was Giselle Bryant who started the rumors that are circulating Dr. Wendy Osefo and her family. Again, this is all speculation. We don't know our facts. We don't have our facts as of yet, but I'm sure we'll get to see exactly what's going on. Now, of course, we have the Grand Dame coming back, Karen Hugor, who is back in Potomac. She's in her rental home, and it's nice to see her because she's spoken out in interviews, and she's just been very forthcoming with the fact that she came onto the show trying to portray herself as one person, but really she wasn't being her most authentic self. And she even made it known that when you come onto a reality show, you can't come on as this character. You have to really be yourself, because it's so much to carry this character all the way through. And she said now she's being, again, her most authentic self. So I'm curious to see what that looks like, as well as how her relationship is going with Ray. I think that that's a whole dynamic in its own. And last season, it seemed like they were sort of hitting a rocky road in their relationship. So hopefully the Grand Dame is keeping it together in the family. And I just can't wait to see what shady moments she has this season. If you guys remember, she always has one of the housewives, especially Giselle and Robin, going after her, shading her, talking mess to her, just stirring her up, especially with the free Karen, or what was it, hashtag, it was something IRS, I don't know what it was, I don't remember, tax reform, something like that. And it just is constant the way that they work on her nerves. But she has gotten a lot better at clapping back, and she doesn't take their you know what I'm saying. She also has learned not to drink around the rest of the group. So it's become a running joke after last season that whenever all of the women get together, she's like, no, I'll have a water or some milk or anything that's not alcohol, because she doesn't want to have a moment of weakness where she shares too much. So Karen Hugor, welcome back. We're excited to have you. Candace Dillard Bassett is back again, and she has an interesting tagline as well. My blessings are many, but my patience is none. So if you guys remember, we did an interview with Candace Dillard Bassett, and honestly, even after all the Twitter drama and everything that happened, I really like Candace for the show. I think that her and Chris are great for the show, because Candace has the ability to not only pop off and pick and prod, but she has the ability to hold her own, I guess. And she does it in such a, sometimes she uses words that none of us even understand. She's so educated, and she fights back a lot with her words. She does get messy on the show. She has held a knife to Ashley Darby. She was in an altercation last season. Again, we've heard about it way too much. Now we're over it. And it turns out that she's going to be in some sort of back and forth with the Real Housewife of Potomac's newbie, Mia Thornton, this upcoming season. So it seems like she's always finding herself in the middle of some sort of iffy situation. But at the end of the day, that's what the housewives are. They're a bunch of eccentric, powerful personalities, women that can really hold their own, get in there, and also come out looking beautiful and just being like, I did the damn thing. And again, despite some of the drama that went on, I really just think that she's good for the show. That's all I'm going to say about that. Now, last but not least, I'm the most excited about our Real Housewives of Potomac newbie, Mia Thornton. Mia Thornton is, first of all, stunning. She has a little family, she's coming in hot, and she's not taking shit from no one. That's what I'm excited about because it's so hard to come into an already made ensemble cast. We can't say that enough. Mia Thornton's tagline is, if you want to pop off, I'll be happy to get you adjusted. Now, everyone's going to be like, what does that mean? Well, apparently she has a string of chiropractic businesses. And if that's the case, then it makes perfect sense. If you want to pop off, I'll be happy to get you adjusted. And we also know that there were a couple of housewives that popped off in Mia Thornton's direction, and she was more than happy to adjust. So Mia Thornton, we're so excited to see you and your beautiful family. I can't wait. I love getting a newbie every season. And of course, we don't know enough about her yet to know if it's going to be a great fit. But what we do know is from watching her in the trailer, she's not going to let these women run all over her. And that's important. So Mia Thornton, we're also very excited to see you. Now with that, guys, those are the Real Housewives of Potomac season 6 taglines. And it's going to be an interesting season, to say the least. We have them coming back in July, so that's exciting. And we always love getting a new franchise back, especially because at the time that we get a new franchise, we're usually phasing out of another one. And at this point, I don't know how much Real Housewives of New York is offering us this season. So I'm really hoping the Real Housewives of Potomac just keep us entertained. I think that, we really need that, especially after the pandemic. A lackluster Real Housewives of Atlanta season, a lackluster Real Housewives of Orange County season, a lackluster Real Housewives of Dallas season. We need Potomac to bring it home. So Potomac, we're watching you ladies. We're so excited. We can't wait to see you guys. We can't wait to recap the episodes. And I just hope you guys bring it. Well, I hope you ladies bring it. Guys, if you haven't already, go ahead, comment below. Let us know who you're most excited to see this season. Also, I want to know if there's anyone who made it to this season that you wouldn't have wanted to see. What do you think about the taglines and which one's your favorite? If you haven't already, comment that below. I need to hear your opinions. And before we go, don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe to my channel, and hit that notification bell because, well, you don't want to miss anything we have coming up. And with that, we'll see you next time. Bye, guys.
Thanks for watching Up and Adam.